Okay, putting down the windows just so that I don't have to have the air conditioning on. Let's turn off the car. Alright, let's do this. Will this stay or not? Hopefully this will stay. It does not stay. Okay, I guess I have to hold it. Hi everyone, my name is Alice and you're watching my channel WanderwithAwe, and I'm basically starting from scratch here, but before I give you a little bit more detail about that, let's just go grab some milk tea and sit down and have a chat. Before we grab milk tea, I just want to hop on and say I know I sounded really dramatic there, but really my life isn't that horrible. It just has to do with the whole YouTube thing, not about my life personally. Just wanted to throw that out there, you know, just in case. Alright guys, I got my boba, not boba. This is more like milk tea. I don't really do boba anymore. So I went to Gongcha. This is my first time here. Apparently they are extremely famous. They have so many locations all over the world, but they are originally from Taiwan. So yes, so there you go. Alright, you guys actually can fit right there in my car, which is perfect. I don't have to carry it. And let's just open it up. I love these new biodegradable straws versus the paper straws, because paper straws are just like awful. I don't know why we even started doing that. Like, why couldn't we do straws like this before? But first taste of Gongcha jasmine milk tea, and I failed. Okay. Ooh. Wow, that is refreshing. 50% sweetness, which is what they recommend. In 10 years, I'll probably try to lower that to 25% or 0%, because yeah, when you get older, your metabolism slows down and you can't really handle your sugar all that well anymore. So hopefully in like 5 or 10 years, I can learn to drink tea without me sugar. Alright, I'm pretty sure you guys are all dying to know about my midlife crisis dilemma here on YouTube, but let's go to a more prettier area, I guess, and hopefully it's peaceful there. It's supposed to be. It is what you would call a meditation garden, and usually there's no one there, so hopefully we get that place all to ourselves, and hopefully there I can give you the whole rundown of my entire YouTube life story. Yay! So let's get going. All right, here it is, you guys. This is the St. Luke Meditation Garden. Isn't this place just so beautiful? Look at this. Yeah, I discovered this little garden maybe 2 years ago, maybe a little bit more than that. But yeah, it's just this wonderful secluded area, and where I am thinking about filming is not there. I don't know. I thought there was a seat in one of the areas, but there isn't. But there's another spot that I could film in. Talk about wanting it to be peaceful when it's not. Here you go. There's a nice little area, shaded area. I think I could prop my camera up right here so I can just have a little chat with you guys. We might have to wait for the garbage man to leave though, because we are in the middle of a neighborhood and there's a lot of trash cans out, so it might be a long time before we can have some peace and quiet. But we can only hope for the best. Alright, I switched locations. This is so much better. You guys are actually on a bench and I'm just sitting on the ground, which is fine because the background is actually very, very nice. So, where do I begin, you guys? Long story short, I just failed at a YouTube channel that I've been working on for many years, you guys. It was so hard to let it go because, you know, you just keep on trying and you just keep on hoping that it might go somewhere, but it was just it just didn't feel right after a while of why I'm trying to keep this channel. Like, I keep telling myself that, oh, you shouldn't give it up. But so I started this YouTube channel in 2013. I know it's been like almost 10 years. And I started off doing origami and arts and crafts stuff, and then after maybe less than a year, I switched over to makeup because that was where my passion was at that time of my life. So it became a beauty channel for many years, like many years. I want to say at least seven good straight years. It was just solely a beauty channel. And of course, as you get older, you realize, why are you spending all this money on things versus other things like experiences? I decided that I wanted my channel to kind of go towards more travel. However, the algorithm for my channel is already geared towards the beauty world. My audience, my core audience, is beauty related. So let's just say I tried my hardest to transition my channel properly. So in late 2017 and into 2018, I started just slowly transitioning this channel towards a more vlogging / travel videos. So I would still upload beauty videos, but I would sprinkle in a vlog here or there and just hope that, you know, it kind of picks up, you know, wishful thinking. Sometimes things just don't work out. And then in August of 2018, I got the best gift of my life. It was such a wonderful gift. My bosses at that time, they're still my boss right now, so I don't know why I kind of like made it seem like it's past tense, but they're still my bosses. But they watched a kind of like a rant video of sorts of mine, saying how I really wanted to travel, but everything is just so expensive, but I'm trying to save up. And they saw that and they bought my first ticket to Italy, and I could not believe it. It was like the first time in my life outside of my friends group. My family, they don't support this at all, but this was the first time out of my friends group where someone believed in me, and it really meant a lot. And it was just like, I don't even know how to describe it. It was like happiness, gratefulness, like all into one, excitement, you know, like someone's willing to sponsor a trip of mine. And this is the first time that I was able to travel internationally by myself, and it kind of like started this fire in me of wanting to do better and wanting to just put all my focus into travel videos, because at that point I was still doing beauty and travel. Yeah, it was really wonderful of them. Like, I'm so truly grateful. In 2019, I started solely just uploading travel videos, and it wasn't until September of 2019 that I started uploading consistently. So there's another thing that I did wrong on my channel, is that I was never consistent. I would do really well uploading 1 or 2, maybe even 3 videos a week, and then I'll take month-long breaks. Like, sometimes I'm even gone for like 3 months. So I didn't know what I was doing, you guys. I kind of do. I think I just get burnt out because I am juggling YouTube, and then I'm juggling full-time job, and then I'm juggling family and friends, and then on top of that I got into Instagram. I'm still having a hard time doing Instagram. I'm just really bad at social media in general. I don't have a Twitter, I don't have a TikTok. I do have accounts, I'm just not active on those things because I just don't understand it, and it's just too much. It's just too much. So Instagram and YouTube are like my 2 main platforms that I'm willing to put energy in. Back on topic. So in September 2019 was when I started to consistently upload 1 video a week, which was great compared to how I was uploading before, which was not so great. And I continued to do so, and it wasn't until I think mid 2020 when I started uploading consistently on the same day and the same time. Even before then, I was uploading, let's try Tuesday, let's try an AM time or noon time, like talk about non-consistency, right? But yeah, so it was not until 2020 when I finally started doing the same day, same time. But then once 2021 hit, I started having that feeling again of like, is this really worth it? There's not much change. I still love doing the videos, don't get me wrong. I enjoy looking back in these videos because they're almost like a travel diary of sorts for me. So it's really fun having these memories. But at the same time, I kind of want this to be more, you know? As a channel-wise, like seeing it as a channel-wise, I didn't see much growth. Initially, when I first started transitioning from beauty to travel, my subscriber count as well as my view count like took a huge nosedive. It just wasn't the type of videos that my audience was looking for or what YouTube was expecting from my channel. So I completely understand that. And it's finally started growing, but it was just so slow that I felt like it wasn't worth it. Now, fast forward to almost present times. So in the last weekend of June 2021, I reconnected with an old friend of mine that I haven't seen for almost 10 years. And he was at that time of his life where he was also starting over. Now, his problems are way, way larger than my tiny little non-problematic YouTube problem. Like, whatever I was going through, it didn't come close to his problems, basically. So seeing his strength and his determination in starting his life all over again kind of like sparked this, I don't know, flame in me, or like a light bulb just went up on my head, you know, in my head, something like that, you know, bling. And it kind of, I guess, got me thinking. Fast forward 2 weeks later, or a week later, I don't know how to count. On July 10th, I was hiking with a friend, and out of nowhere, I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna start over and start from scratch and start a travel channel. Not a beauty turn into a travel channel, but completely new travel channel. Like nothing else. And let's see what happens. And luckily I was with a friend and I discussed it about my thoughts, and they encouraged me, which kind of, you know, like pushed me into, yes, I'm doing it. And instantly when I got home, I started creating a new channel and just going from there. And this is what I created. Essentially. Now that we have Wander with Awe, so the main question is, what should you guys expect from this channel? So from all of my brainstorming, I decided to stay within 6 categories, and these 6 categories is actually pretty broad in itself, so it's kind of basically what travel has to offer, to be perfectly honest. But you will see me labeling these videos in these 6 different categories. So before I tell you what these categories are, let's move on to a new location, because I also want to show you guys today one of my favorite places here in the South Bay area, and it's a super cool place. So let's get going. Alright guys, so we are here, one of my favorite places in San Jose. So, welcome to ancient Egypt. So right behind me, this building right here is actually a library, but I'm never here when it's open, and of course it's not open again today. So I missed my opportunity again. But apparently there's some really cool ancient text in there, so yeah, well, someday. So while we are on our way to the Peace Garden, which is my favorite place in this park, here are 2 categories that I am going to have on this channel, which is really basic categories. One is food and drink, of course. Like when you travel, you have to eat and drink to at least survive. But nothing is more easy than to know the culture by their food and by what they drink, right? And the second topic is going to be, of course, travel vlogs. One of my favorite ones to film because when I edit it, it's like revisiting the place all over again, and it's almost like a travel diary for me, and I hope you guys will enjoy it as well. So right behind me is the planetarium. I had seen a show, sort of seen a show in the past. Unfortunately, I did fall asleep. You guys, it's really bad. I don't understand what's wrong with me with planetariums, but I fall asleep every time. I've been to two planetarium shows, and I fell asleep in both shows. So I don't know what's with me. But here are two more categories that I will be featuring on this channel. Besides the travel vlogs, I will be doing travel guides as well because it is a necessity for a travel channel. So I'll be doing the basic travel guides of like 10 top things you should visit in this city, or what you should know before you come here, all of that good jazz. And the fourth category is another necessity for travel channels, and that is hidden gems. Nowadays, nothing is hidden, especially with the internet. Everyone loves to share, which I am very grateful for, because I would have never known half of the things that I know now without people sharing their favorite things in the world. But I'm gonna keep on calling them hidden gems, even though they're just more or less like gems of the city or special places in the world. But yeah, so that would be a category as well. All right, here it is, the Peace Garden. Look at all these pomegranates, you guys. They're so pretty. Here are some grapes. All right, and this is supposed to be kind of like a worship temple back in the day. But this is where I am going to tell you the last few. Let me just. Wow, you guys, I did not hit record. Story of my life. But here are the last two categories that I will be presenting or labeling my videos. So number one is hiking. Since 2020, things were closed. Well, everything was closed. And one of the few activities that my friends and I were able to do once things started slowly opening up was hiking. And because of that, my love for hiking, like the entire process of it, I just absolutely fell in love with. So it's definitely an activity that I would prioritize my travels to do. And the last category is another passion of mine, and that is telling the legends of the area, whether it is about a historic figure or a ghost story. Oh, the ghost stories, you guys, are so awesome. I recently gotten into like haunted things, and I just love it when haunted stories ties in with the history of the place and involves like real people. I just think those stories are just fascinating. So be on the lookout for a lot more legends and haunted stories. Totally can't see me. I'm a slow drinker, what can I say? So that's it, you guys. That's what my channel is all about. So please subscribe and leave a comment in the comment section below. So regarding upload schedule, the first 9 weeks will just be older videos that I had already filmed and edited and uploaded in my other channel. I figured that these are travel videos anyway, so I thought it wouldn't hurt. And it's kind of me cheating a little bit, you know, to get some content on this channel as soon as possible. And to be honest, I don't really want to visit some of the places that I already visited. I like seen new places unless I really love it, and you know which places I love the most because I constantly go back there just for the giggles. Yeah, that is why I am uploading all of my old travel content to this channel. So the first 9 weeks it's gonna be almost daily uploads, so don't worry about that. You guys will only have old content for the first 9 weeks, and then the following weeks after that it's new content that I haven't edited yet. So just warning you now, I have a shitload of content that I still need to edit, and you'll also be seeing my Italy trip as well as my Germany, Austria, and Greece trip. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please subscribe. Come enjoy this journey with me, and we'll see what we'll end up doing on this channel of mine. New channel of mine. But yeah, thank you guys again, and remember to always wander with awe, and happy wandering. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.